Happy Sunday, Wiley here, checking in live. Got my favorite sweatshirt on. My dad gave me this sweatshirt. I remember asking him, or saying, I didn't ask him, I said, I don't have any Payne College paraphernalia. That's the school I went to for my undergraduate. And he came back, I left the room and came back with this shirt, with this sweatshirt. So of course, it's my favorite one. It took me a long time to even be able to put it on because my dad passed in 2023. But now I wear it all the time in the house. I think I might have worn it out of the house once. But most of the time I wear this, or I wear other shirts, which are writing uniforms. Even though today, have I done any writing? No, not yet. I'm not. Later, I'll be working on my dissertation. But this is the Wiley Report. These are reflections of my life and everything in between, about my dissertation journey, sometimes about the library, and like I said, about life and everything in between. So my mom sent me a video. We text during the day anyway, and I talked to her, at night, and she sends random videos. Here's the thing I think about videos. No matter who sends it, this isn't shade. Without a statement that says what it brought up for you, I just file it under interesting video to watch or cool video. And sometimes I respond with hearts, or sometimes I say thanks, or sometimes I just let it be what it is, because I don't always know what the videos, like what comes up for that person when they send it. So this video, it says stop. When you clicked on it, it was a black man cleaning his house, and it says stop taking everyone with you, and it gave 11 tips. And because I journal, go to therapy, all those things I do for self-care or care for Wiley, I wrote it down and I've been really reflecting on it. So guess what? That's what we're gonna talk about today. Stop taking everyone with you. 1, it was let go of negative people. 2, stop explaining yourself. 3, distance is sometimes self-respect. Not everyone deserves access. 5, choose peace over familiarity. 6, protect your energy at all costs. 7, release what drains you. 8, silence is a response. 9, outgrowing people is growth. 10, pray then move accordingly. And 11, your future requires separation. I don't know, I guess for me, I think about these videos because I feel like I'm in this liminal space. I'm working on this dissertation. I don't necessarily know what's next in terms of what happens after you finish. Outside of being excited and hopeful about being Dr. Wiley, it's been like the longest dream that I've ever had in terms of continuing my education. And school was my jam, and school was my place. Yet dissertation also feels like bae, a relationship. She's very demanding, and I want to break up. Wish her well. I'm not toxic, but just like let me go. But these last 2 chapters literally feel like the blues song, these last $2. It literally feels like the last, trying to get through the revisions for 1 through 5 and finishing up the analysis of the podcast and writing out the findings. It also is trust yourself, because my committee is present, helpful in comments. It's also very apparent they're looking at me to tell them what the findings are and to discuss it, because they didn't do the study. I did. And that's a different place. It's different than when I was proposing the study itself. It's different than when I've done journal articles, or as I like to say, this ain't that. So in thinking of this video, I don't necessarily think the message of the video was wrong. I have no idea what frame or what context my mother had. Yet overall, it made a lot of sense, because it reminded me that most of us don't learn these lessons from quotes or videos. We learn it from relationships, from experiences, from circumstance, from our everyday life, realizing over time what safety and alignment actually look like. For example, my wife often has this phrase that she shared with me over the years: seasons, reasons, and lifetimes. Some people are with you for a season, some for a reason, and few for a lifetime. I think one of the most painful lessons is realizing that some people aren't lifetimes, and that doesn't mean that they were nefarious, cruel, or intentionally hurtful. When I think about some of the painful parts, was people that left it in death. I didn't, and unexpected, either my father, or I've been in Illinois 13 years as of May, and all of the friends that passed away. And with the majority of those friends, we had conversations where you thought they were going to live at least to their 50s and 60s, and some of them didn't even make it to that. And that's the cruel thing about life. Or even in my dad, you've heard videos where I talk about Care Chronicles and how I'm deeply enraged that while my grandmother got to live to 99 and my great aunt lived to 102, he only got to 75. Yet I realize, while that's true in terms of that, there are people that are younger that are passing, and that's the part of life that doesn't feel fair. It's also the fact that when we think about like our relations, our relationships, our relations, our interactions with people, sometimes they end because it did what it needed to do, or often it's growth and distance. People fall out of step for a lot of reasons: growth, timing, capacity, life changing. There are people that I don't talk to anymore, and I'm not mad, and I don't think they are. It's just we don't move in the same circles. And distance in those moments, it isn't punishment, it's acknowledgement, it's multiple truths, it's messy, it's uncertain, it's unresolved tension. It doesn't also erase what they meant, and all the experiences you had. It just honors, what the relationship was. And then just the fact that me, you, us, we're always evolving and growing, over time. And I don't know too what that means as far as who's going to stay and who's going to go. So sometimes when I see that stop taking everyone with you, sometimes it falls flat, because it's absolutely accurate in some contexts, and then it's also flattened in others, and it's also uncertain because I don't know. We're always all evolving and growing in our personhood, in our desires, in our achievements, in our accomplishments, in our dreams, and what it is that we want to be out of life, that shows up and manifests itself in so many different ways. And we're all figuring it out as we go. And I guess I'm ultimately hoping that as we're growing and evolving, that we're continuously good to ourselves and good to others. That's all I got. Thanks for listening. I'm going to go make me some French toast. It's a snow day here in Illinois, or it's been snowing. I hope that wherever you are, you're being safe, you're taking care of you, you remember that you matter and that you're loved. Peace. Have a good one.